and welcome to Ozarks Live. Good to see you on a beautiful Monday. Cami Jenkins is in with me today. How you
Yes,
been?
I'm great.
Of course she's great. You've been on like one of those kind of vacations of a lifetime to Hawaii.
Yes,
what all did you do?
I'm so relaxed right now.
Good for
and I
you.
haven't slept in like days. Right? You know,
sleeping is overrated.
I am a misplaced island girl. I think that that's where I belong. I love Missouri, but I just want to bring the ocean and the beach with me. I just want it here.
Isn't there just something about that?
Yes,
that
the
sand and
the island breeze, you know. But we left as soon as the boys got out of school, their last day. They had a half day. We took them home, grabbed our suitcases, and took off. And it's like you start summer with this big bang, and I really like it.
And you have 3 young boys.
Yes.
So you said you ran them ragged, or be honest, did they run you ragged?
No, I think I ran them because I'm like, we're going to see it do everything on my list.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. Now, what did you visit more than one island, or
No,
did you stick
actually,
with one?
we just stayed with Oahu, but we were in Honolulu for like a week, and we went a few days to the North Shore, which is completely different because it's like country life and just not that big city. And I wanted them to see that there's a lot more to Hawaii. Now, next time we'll pick a different island, but this time, you know, at least they saw some variety.
Did you have some good food?
Oh, yeah. There are food trucks everywhere, and I'm a sucker for the food trucks.
I actually visited Maui a few years ago, and I took the camera and I did a little story on a taco truck that I found that was just one of the best little taco trucks I've ever been to, and it was just great. But yeah, I guess they're even bigger deal now.
Well, and with the Japanese influence, there's like a lot of udon noodles.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten
I
that?
have not, but I've heard of it.
Oh my goodness, delicious.
Really?
Yes.
I'm a big noodle fan, so that sounds so good. Well, good. I'm glad to have you back.
Oh, I'm glad to be back, though.
All right, I did something interesting over the weekend. I want to tell you about real quick. I emceed an event at the Art Museum. It was called Wildcraft. Now, you may remember we had a woman named Rachel West on the show on Friday. I think we have a photo from there. This is Rachel taking a selfie with Tom and I. Now, Rachel, man, she is a live wire. This girl is an herbalist and a professional forager, so she will go out into the world, look through the forest, and find food, right? Okay, this is just a partial crowd in the lobby of the Art Museum. All of the tables in there are filled with food. Everybody got to try local Ozarks food, foraged by Rachel, of course, and made into some delicious dishes by our good friend Joe Gidman. You may know Joe. He owns Cafe Cusco, Van Gogh's Eatery, and Chabon Teas and Spices. Now, this is actually a part of the farmers market, right? And at the C Street Farmers Market, the Springfield Community Gardens has a booth just like this every Saturday.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Look at that produce.
Yes.
It's absolutely stunning. There are something like 16 community gardens here now that people have grown, and I mean,
so do you buy into being able to like get your own produce?
You know,
like
I
every
would go
week?
to their website and it will tell you all about it, but it enables people who may not have accessibility to fresh food, fruit and vegetables and what have you, to get these fresh veggies, and anyone can take advantage. But all of the food that was at this event, I was on a panel. And we talked about local food. We talked about nutrition. We talked about, there was a woman there who wrote a book. It's this book. It's called An Ozark Culinary History by a woman named Erin Rowe. She is from Bentonville, Arkansas. And I'm telling you, if you wonder where your food comes from and what grows around here.
I would love to have that knowledge.
It's, well, when I'm finished, I'll pass you the book. But I was so impressed with all the people that rolled out and all the food and drink we got to have. It was just great.
That sounds amazing, Jen.
Yeah, it was
Good
great.
Weekend.
All right, we have a lot to get to on the show today. Archie from Perkins Restaurants right over there in the kitchen. He is stopping by with something sweet, and we're going to get a performance from the Branson Regional Arts Council.
Plus, Barbie from Amada Senior Care is here to talk with us.
Yep, but before we get to all that, we're going to show you what is on our radar. Okay, Cami, on the subject of food, do you ever order food online?
I ordered my smoothie online on the way here.
Oh, did you really? I noticed she had a smoothie when you came in.
Yeah.
Do you ever order food to be delivered that you just cook with later? Like, I don't know. No, you haven't done that.
I have not subscribed to like the boxes and that kind of thing. Is that what you mean?
Okay, yes, exactly. This is kind of interesting. There is a company that makes cereal that is hoping you will start buying your cereal online. Here's why. You can't find it anywhere else. Yeah, interesting.
Must be special.
Well, I guess so. I haven't tried it. It's called Magic Spoon. It's selling cereal using the DTC method, which means direct to consumer. It's not going to be in the stores, at least not now. That's what they say. Other companies have had success with this. Mattresses,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Eyeglasses, luggage, things like this. But cereal, yeah, it offers cinnamon, frosted, fruity, and cocoa cereals. Now, the company says they're healthier than what you find at the grocery store, higher in protein, like 15 grams of protein per serving, and lower in carbs. A couple of cereal entrepreneurs, get it?
Yeah.
Cereal entrepreneurs.
There you go.
I made it funny. They were longtime friends. They grew up eating cereal as kids. They wondered why cereal didn't grow up with them. Good question.
So that's why those flavors.
That's why, exactly. They made nostalgic kid-inspired flavors healthier. They sell, they're a little pricey, in my opinion, $40 for a case of 4 boxes.
So $10.
So about $10 a box. But if you subscribe, you can save 10% off that. And you know, everybody gives you a break if you subscribe.
Yeah.
But it's about $1.25 a bowl. But the whole landscape of the way we buy products is changing.
Totally different.
Completely different.
I never even want to go to a store anymore, I tell you.
I love to go to a store. The problem is I buy too much. You know, I buy too much if I go to the store.
All those impulse items while you're there. So
exactly.
Yeah.
I did that yesterday. I go in for 3 things, I end up with 30 things. I don't know how
that happens to me all the time. Well, here's one in the drink category. Panera is looking at ways to get your hot cup of joe faster using tap technology.
Tap technology, okay.
Yes.
Tell us what that means.
Yes.
I love Panera.
It means guests skip the register, open the app, tap to pay, and then just go serve yourself and leave. Panera is really pushing the envelope in digital ordering platform. Some stores offer breakfast delivery using their own drivers according to Hospitality Tech. And there's a reorder function on the app where you can order up your regular breakfast and have it waiting for you.
So this is another one of those that says, you know what, if you've got the app, walk in, scan.
And see, that's what I do with my smoothie. It's like I just order the same one, and I just push a button, push another button, and I walk in and get it.
You walk in and get it. Is there a drive-through where you go? Or
no,
do you have to go in and get it?
They put it on a separate counter, so you don't have to wait in line. You just pick it up, and sometimes they'll wave at you as you leave, but that's the only interaction you have to have.
So interesting. I haven't done that yet. I have ordered groceries, right? To where
I haven't.
At Christmas?
It's going to change my life, I know, but I haven't done it yet.
I'm going to tell you what, at Christmas time, when you know all the ingredients you need for your pies or your stuffing or whatever, you order all of that and then go pick it up. Now, you're probably going to forget a couple things. You know, we always do. But you will bypass all of those tempting things that you see along the way.
Yes.
Which I know stores don't want that, but they offer it. It's their service, not mine.
Yeah, it brings you back to them. I mean, if it's convenient, you keep going back to them.
I loved it at holiday time. I haven't done it outside of holiday time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you can do it.
I had
It's
one
great.
Thanksgiving, I had little kids in a cart, and one of my sons puked all over the cart, the stuff I was buying, the floor. So that would have helped me that day.
That's all the different. Next holiday, try it. And so, I've never had them bring it to me, but you know, they meet you outside and they load it up, and it's like, oh, I didn't have to go in. It's
That's
great.
heavenly.
I know. Anyway, your kids are the best. But sometimes they're a mess. Okay, here is something new. Brace yourself in terms of product packaging. Okay, ready for this? How about a roll of toilet paper that lasts up to 3 months?
Oh, I'm sold.
Okay, there it is, right there. Seriously, I kid you not, according to Business Insider, Procter & Gamble has created a new toilet paper. This is interesting, who it's for. Millennials and aging consumers who live alone and have limited storage space.
And for me.
And for people who...
I hate buying toilet paper.
I have it delivered. Drives my family crazy, but we haven't had to run and look for some. This thing is it's about 3 times as large as a traditional roll, which frankly...
3 months?
Well, 3 months worth.
Maybe
but
a week.
It's going to be a bigger, it's going to be probably a thinner one. I don't really know. But look at this. It comes with its own
It's like
hardware.
industrial.
It is. It looks like the one that you'd see in an airport.
I've always wanted one of those. I need to mount that on my wall.
You can get this. It comes with its own dispenser, which is that doodad right there.
Okay. Well, that's prettier than the industrial.
You know, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
I have a feeling this might be the next big thing. It's a brushed stainless steel roll holder. It's either freestanding like you saw there, or you can mount it on the wall, so you get your wish. This, I promise you, this is what it said in the article, a starter kit of 3 rolls and the doodad is just under $30.
I'm buying it.
What? I wondered if that was a typo, honestly, because I thought, you'd spend that much on a couple of the big packs of big rolls.
Absolutely.
3
that you
months.
go through, especially if you have a family. You go through it so fast.
Well, I know, and they say this is for people who want to save space. I say it's for people like you
They
and
want
me,
the convenience
with
of not
kids.
having to. Nobody else ever changes that roll but me. So.
Do you have that problem at your house too?
Yes.
It's
just
amazing.
Set it
isn't
on the old one, and that's it. They're done.
I have that delivered to the house, and I walk around all the bathrooms and I set those rolls down, and I haven't yet, since we moved to a new house, to have anybody come to me and go, Mama, what have you done about it? It's everywhere now, and it is one of the things.
It's going to change my life.
It's going to change your life.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you. All right, if you get that though, let me know how it goes.
I will.
I need one of those
I'm looking
myself.
it up.
All right, coming up, Archie from Perkins Restaurant and Bakery stops by with some really, really good treats for us.
Don't go away. Ozarks Live is just getting started.
Yes.